I got stuck in an elevator for 4 hours with a man who didn't speak English, but he shared his flask of liquor. We literally sat on the floor of the elevator and got drunk passing the flask back and forth. By hour 3 there was an attempt to communicate in my 100 words of Spanish and charades, but all we could establish is that we were both really good and he lived in a White House with his wife. I got the impression that he was really nice. I was glad we ended up at the bus stop together. I was kind of worrying he was going to drive after we drank at least 4 shots each. I at least told him, "Gracias agua," which I hope he understood as, "Thank you for the liquor, kind sir. I am totally incapable of speaking coherent Spanish but am incredibly grateful you made our broken elevator experience a positive one." A lady claims to be dating me. I own a small deli, and this lady came in one day. She ordered and I go to ring her up and she tells me that her and the owner are dating and he said that she could get a discount, so I think about it for a second. I've never met this lady in my whole life. I haven't dated anyone in months, and so I'm trying to think of the best way to tell her I'm the owner. So I just say I'm the owner and she is baffled and tells me I'm lying and she is just denying it, so I kicked her out. That was a fun interaction though. Buying alcohol with 10 minutes left. In my country you can't buy alcohol after 8 p.m. I arrive at the shop at 1947, it's not a big shop so I'm feeling calm. I grab pineapple juice and Malibu and go to the line. The line is pretty big but I still have 11 minutes. With every minute passing I start panicking more and more. My line is moving the slowest out of all 3. With 3 people more in front of me and 6 minutes left I realize at this point I won't make it. I asked the lady in front me to let me go through because I was buying alcohol. She was nice and let me go in front. The 2 women in front of me were very fast and I bought alcohol with still 3 minutes left. I thanked the lady again and left happy. Success. My drug dealer fell asleep with my foot in his mouth. My drug dealer friend came by late at night just to hang out while he was in the area. He ended up sucking my toes for a good hour. He was nodding out while sucking my big toe. When he was leaving and putting his Crocs on he ripped ass, stunk up the whole room and just left. Forgetting to even put his shirt back on. He snapped me the next day as if nothing happened. I think less of him now. My mother pissed off a Walmart employee so she asked my father to fuck. Okay, sounds a bit odd but hear me out. My father and mother were at Walmart, and my mother hates self-checkout. So she started taking videos of the employees not doing anything and began loudly speaking about how much of a shame it was that they were lazing around when she needed someone to bag her groceries. A young woman walked over and told her to stop, saying that none of them wanted to be filmed. My mother kept filming her and told her that it was her right to film her, and post it wherever she wanted. The young woman was verbally assaulted several times, and all the while my father was trying to get my mother to back off. Next time he went there, when he was alone getting something, she approached him and said hi, then she started flirting and told him when her shift ended. My father clearly turned her down, told her she was pretty but that he couldn't do that, and she dropped it. He doesn't lie about stuff like that, and my mother is certainly the type to do that to someone who doesn't even control the schedules, so I believe him. Just thought I'd share. When I thought I killed my GF. I saw a meme and it reminded me. When my GF and I were like 15 I accidentally shoved my GF to the ground because I was running and bumped into her and didn't see where I was going. It sounded like she fell hard so I frantically apologized and she wouldn't move. After a while of me awkwardly standing there I go to turn her around and she's unconscious. I tried to feel her pulse but because of her chest I couldn't detect a beat. I was convinced I had inadvertently killed her and I started bawling. I held her in my arms all dramatic-like and I cried for a solid minute till she started laughing hysterically. Like cackling. It turns out she was pretending to be unconscious the whole time. We laugh about it now and she said it was sweet how I cried over her but at the time though I felt really dumb. Learned my lesson. I got into an accident with the worst person ever. I was driving home from work a few months ago. Someone was in my blind spot when I tried to switch lanes on the highway, ended up clipping her car. I did the right thing and pulled over, made sure she was okay, etc. It was a minor accident, but I wasn't going to just drive away. Anyways, she starts screaming that I did $7,000 worth of damage on her car. I looked at her car and I quite literally did not even see a scratch, the collision was so minor. I could see a scuff on the tire, and that was it. The car was a 2019 Honda, a good car but not a luxury vehicle by any means, so her claiming I did that level of damage is kind of absurd. Anyways, I'm upset because it was an honest mistake, I did the right thing, and now I think she's going to try and scam me out of a ton of money. I'm a broke college student, I literally can't handle this. I wish I just drove away without giving her my information. I kissed my best friend. I female, am in a 2-year relationship with my boyfriend, only now it's becoming toxic. We are both straight and he's against anything else. I went to my female best friend house and we got drunk. While drinking I thought about kissing her, I wanted just to try it, everything she did made me feel more attracted to her. Hours went by and the thought became so strong, I could tell she wanted it too. When it was late and laying down we were subtly touching each other's hips, thighs, neck, she hit her vape and blew the smoke into my mouth so I pushed my lips to hers and we kissed for a minute. We both agreed we liked it then said nothing since. I'm now very confused on what to do. This has made me realize maybe I'm not straight, maybe I'm bi. I'm mesmerized by her and I've never felt like that towards a female. I still love my boyfriend but he's so toxic, controlling, and I can't handle it anymore. I don't want to be with him anymore but I'm still attached to him, but now I'm almost sure I have feelings for my best friend, even though I thought I was straight. I just drank Dr. Pepper for the first time. Got a Dr. Pepper for the first time today. I was pretty hyped because people keep telling me it's a god-tier soda. I took a sip and goddamn. It's probably the worst soda I've tasted. My brain couldn't even process just how bad it tasted. It's like an artificial trash fest of cherry and medicine. Worse is, I had to drive afterwards, and it made me so sick. So here I am, bad mood, sick and disappointed after what might just be the worst soda I've tasted. To everybody who told me it was great, fuck you all. My teacher called my mom because I didn't show my face in a Zoom. Okay, so today I went to a Zoom meeting about climate change. I only went because my teacher said that if you went you wouldn't have work. So I decided to join the Zoom call. I don't like showing my face on Zoom or FaceTime. I'm like super self-conscious. So I disabled my camera and my profile picture was showing. It is a picture of me with peace signs. So my teacher didn't like this. She made my friend text me, asking me to show my face. So I did for like the last 10 minutes. After my mom gets a phone call from my teacher. My mom gave me my phone. My teacher pretty much said that I wasn't representing the school and that I won't get credit if I do that again. I tried to explain that I don't like showing my face. Of course she didn't listen. I was actually about to cry. Because I was tired and confused. This is why students hate teachers.